Alright, welcome back everybody. We're going to be continuing the Civ 3 game that we've been doing for a number of weeks now. If you're here live, good to have you. I'm sure more people are watching on YouTube on the recording. You might notice the background behind me is a little bit different. I'm outside today. I mentioned on some of the previous streams that we were having construction done on our house. We were getting our deck screened in, so it was a screened in porch, and there was a lot of construction for a couple of weeks back there, but it's done now. I'm the only one here today. The son is at daycare. My wife is at work downtown today. So we're out here on the porch, and you get the background sounds of people mowing their lawns and birds outside. It's not the nicest day. It's cloudy. It's not going to rain until this evening, but it's cloudy outside. In any case, enough fiddling around. Let's go ahead and pick up with the game where we left it off. Biggest things that happened before is I think the last session we managed to eliminate Greece. It was very weak, and now we need to see what we can do in terms of pushing out. By the way, I should show, I don't know if I showed that, yeah, and this is a little bit earlier than I normally would start streaming, but apparently someone's cutting something too. I should have showed that there are two zoom levels in Civ 3. You have the normal zoomed in view, and then you have a zoomed out view. But unlike Civ 4, you can never rotate the camera. This game is like it's isometric, but it's isometric 3D, but it's not a real 3D game because you can never move the camera. And there's only two zoom levels. You can't go, you can't like do the flying camera like you can in Civ 4. Okay, so we took over some of these territories. We're starting to get there. We're definitely expanded. We have like the two to three rings of cities you would want to the south and east of the capital, but now we really do need to start pushing in this direction because all this territory over here is not going to be very corrupt. It's very close to the capital, so it should be pretty uncorrupt. Corruption always being an issue, whereas like down here we actually have quite a bit of corruption. By the way, look, there's one Mongol citizen. One Mongol citizen. And yes, we did take over the furs. We also would really like to get control of these dyes. I really hope whoever's cutting wood out is going to stop soon. But I don't even really have vision on what's up here, so I'd love to get some more vision. We should kill the one... And yes, I have two immortals heading down here to kill this city. I still have no idea how they managed to get a city down here. But anyway, so that's what we're working on right now. I'm a little under-defended over here. I have catapults, but I have relatively few units. So I'm going to try to get some units down here. I paused to get my best cities to build marketplaces, and that's going to help my economy quite a bit. We also entered the Middle Ages, and we discovered feudalism, which is not a great tech. So we're going to pick up feudalism. We picked up monotheism, excuse me. So we need to get feudalism so we can use, so we can start fielding some pikes. And then the decision will be, do we go for chivalry for knights, or do we try to get engineering for bridge building and trebuchets, both of which would be pretty useful. See, we're backwards, people. The AI is ahead of us in tech, but not by a lot. They're slightly ahead. Yeah, the Russians apparently don't have dyes connected, so we would very much like to take this. I'm pretty sure I would burn this city because I don't like its location. I want to put cities on the river. I want to get a settler up here just to control space, even though desert cities are pretty bad. But just to control territory. We seem to have this under control at the moment. Anyway, let's see. Are any cities going to revolt on me? I think we're good. Let's sort this by shields. The cities most likely to revolt are the ones... Deer Khan's about to revolt. We do need an entertainer, not just a taxman there. I think that my core cities are good, though. Alright, I think everything else is fine. Okay. Alright, so you can see our marketplaces increase gold by 50%. It's a pretty important building. And we're at 18 production per... We also got we also got an extra... No, we didn't get an extra happy face from that. Alright, so we are still growing in 3 turns. This looks good. We're on growth, we should pick up this, and we'll be at 20 shields per turn, which is an awesome place to be. At the moment, though, we're at the awkward 18, but there's nothing we can do about that. So I think it's time to build some more units. We're definitely not going to get settlers and workers out of here anymore. We have weaker cities that can produce them. Until we get another building to construct, like we don't need a courthouse. We could do a coliseum, but how much happiness do they produce? 2 content. Maybe. But cathedrals are much better. Oh, we'd have to do a temple first for that. We'll see. Maybe we do a temple at some point. But if we can get to 20 production per turn, we can do them a lot more easily. Anyway, let's get another horseman or two. Yeah, horseman for upgrades and scouting. All right, oh, we have an option to build the palace again. So last time we built this. So now here our options are we can continue with the Aztec theme, or Mesoamerican, I should say. Here are different options here. Or we have this Gothic option as we continue to build our schizophrenic palace. We have this Hellenistic theme. I don't know if anyone in chat has any preferences. Gothic Tower. We had a preference for Gothic Tower. Statue time. Okay, people seem to want the statues. And then we have a, like, East Asian one. All right. I'm assuming that you want the Gothic Tower like this, was the suggestion. Or the statues. Okay, so we'll do one of these two. Do we want the Gothic version with the spires, or do we want the Hellenistic statues? I'll give you guys a chance to vote. I don't know how many people are watching here, but if you care at all, feel free to cast a vote. It's funny that we got an option to expand the palace here because we didn't do anything. I guess we built a marketplace. Gothic on the Mesoamerican wing. Over here. It's so hideous. Alright, well, I'm going to go with the statues for right now, and then maybe we can put the tower over there next time, because we will get more options here. Alright, at the moment we got to deal with this down here. Archer, warrior. Alright. So we're going to move these units into the city, and then they can attack out of the city. Alright, let's do this. I'm going to take the defensive fire shot. Should be able to kill the warrior, though. Are you kidding me? Okay, thank goodness. And then I was going to have you come down here and kill this. Okay. So that's 2 victories, another elite. And then it's better to attack out. Oh, what? Someone forgot that he had these. Because I forgot that they were in the city. Alright, and if he wants to attack into the forest with 1 HP, he's welcome to do so. So we'll hang out there. That was not the smartest decision. Alright, let's update our kill counter. I forgot that they were because I forgot that I had them. Anyway, I just want like a couple more units down here. I'd actually like to put a spear or a pike on top of this hill. That would be pretty handy to have. Oh yeah, this settler is coming through here. Alright, so we definitely want to work this tile if we can. Still only on the 2 production. You know, this would actually be a worthwhile place to whip if we still had whipping available, which we don't. How close are we to the 3rd? Okay, we can get the 3rd shield if we move here, so that actually is worthwhile to do. Yeah, that actually is worthwhile to do that, because it cuts the production time by a lot. This city really needs a courthouse badly. And then this would be good to mine, even though there's already a mine there. Alright, I mean, elite immortals against regular spears shouldn't have much trouble taking that in theory. Alrighty, we've been shadowing this boat. Nothing ever actually popped off the boat, so I don't know if there's anything on there or not. For the time being, I think we still have to hang out here just in case there is something on that boat. So we can just shadow this for right now. You I'm bringing down here to help out because this is the vulnerable area. You're 1 HP off, so you can heal. Let's get you back on the road network. You should come down here and see if you can help out down in that corner. And we're going to need a settler soon. Maybe Michigan doesn't need the... Maybe Michigan can just produce this and then grow back again. Here, we'll do this 3 turns and settler in 3 turns. I don't think I need that horse as bad. Oh wait, I already have a settler coming out here. Well, we can double settle, I think. Because we can do one in the north here, and then on the river, I think this tile as well, because then that bonus grassland will be in our territory. So as soon as we're done roading here, I want to start roading in this direction. Actually, I'm trying to think how I would want to dot map this here. There's some kind of water body there. You know, actually this spot would not be a terrible spot for a city because it would fill in a lot of these borders, and there's some bonus grassland tiles in the area. This would not be terrible to have a city right here. And then if we go here, maybe here as well. I'm just trying to think this, yeah. Probably put one like right here on the coast, even though it's a bad spot. Anyway. Yeah, these catapults can just chill for right now until we're ready to push forward up there. Alright, you guys are gonna mine this. Oh, I think I needed you guys to road, actually. Well, that's fine. Because you guys can come down here and help. Okay. Alright, well, we certainly aren't lacking food thanks to that tile. Actually, I do want someone to road this tile. Okay. I also think it's probably time to have Iron Throne work on the Forbidden Palace after this. How many happy faces does the cathedral provide? 3 content faces. It's a lot of happiness, but it's an expensive building. Like, I think we could just do the mausoleum only takes 7 turns. All it does, it doesn't really do much of anything though. It's not a very good wonder. As I said, if I had known that they were going to ignore Great Library for so long, I would have just done a Great Library push. Hanging Gardens aren't that expensive either. But it'll obsolete. It actually it would last for the rest of the. No, it's not worthwhile. It's better to go for just get our Forbidden Palace done, which will lower corruption everywhere. Anyway, so we'll finish the market. And then I think we'll build Forbidden Palace here, because we're not hurting that badly on units, and I can have the capital crank out a couple units for the time being. But we seem to be okay as far as units go, at least until more units pop out. Yeah, like that. Alright. As I said, the southeast is definitely the vulnerable spot right now. Here we go, 12 turns. But yeah, we wanted to irrigate that so we could get up to size, the next size. Okay, what the? They funded a city there? Okay. Okay, well, we'll just raise that and put our own city on that spot. Anyway, we need a name for this city as well. Okay. So I'm going to let these... I think I need to let these guys move in. Because I don't... If I had a horse down here, I could bombard them and then kill them and move back to safety, but I don't. That city was not there last turn. They just founded it. Well, anyway, first things first. Let's take out these guys. Maybe we can actually get an army at some point. A leader for an army. Alright, that's 1 kill. There should just be 2 spears in here. Alright. So we will put a city down here. Probably on this exact tile. Although, if we put a city here, the borders will fill in. Name new city, all quiet. Okay, let me update the tracker first. And we now have 26 elite victories without a leader. That's starting to get pretty unlikely. The odds are it's 1 in 16 to get a leader when you have an elite victory in this game. All right, all quiet. R and G. Alright. I think you're okay to heal on that turn, for that tile for this turn. Okay, yeah, we've got reinforcements coming, so that's good. Next turn we'll have to hit this city. That is the one of the big advantages, of course, of these mounted units, is they can get down there quickly, and then we'll have the ability to attack and then retreat a tile. Alright, so these guys are all full health. Let's go deal with this city before anything else. These workers are available, yeah, so we can now... Yeah, we can, we can move everything to this tile, and then these workers should be able to road it next turn, so we're still on the road network. This tile should be roaded shortly, too. We are going to go whack that city. There's no reason to keep it there. It'll auto-raise, but that's fine. Going to get you on the northern side of the river, and then you guys can support as well if needed. So we have a number of catapults down here. Make it 4 catapults to help out. Alrighty. So note that our income went up a lot as a result of finishing those 2 marketplaces. When some of these courthouses finish, it'll go up further. And as I said, we have some low corruption land up here that we want to be expanding into. I wish I had a little bit more map knowledge, unfortunately. Anyway, let's see. If we were to turn on science to 80%. Okay, obviously we can't afford that right now, but not that bad. If we're at something more sustainable. We'll keep it low. Now, do all the AIs have feudalism yet? Because the cost of research goes down as AIs research the techs. Alright, Germany has feudalism. I think they all... Do they all have it? I know he does, because he has chivalry. Because he's building Knights Templar. Okay, they all have feudalism. Okay, so it's not going to get any cheaper, is the thing. So what's our, and by the way, welcome Willow. So what's our sustainable research right now? Right now it's 40% sustainable. Yeah, once we have pikes we can send out, right, and if we ever had an army we could also scout out a bit in enemy territory, because the AI usually doesn't like to attack armies. Let's put it here for right now. We can always dial down research as we scout things. As we get closer to researching the tech. Did any of these cities grow? I just want to make sure that we can support these settlers, but I think that we can, because I'm just going to plant this city here. I have workers in the area to help support, and then I'd like to plant, I guess over here, as I said, I'd like to get a couple cities. I'm just trying to do the dot mapping in my head here. I don't want to waste these tiles that are near the capital. This is definitely a spot, so that means, I don't know, probably a city like here, even though that would be terrible. And then another one on the river. Yeah. And we could defend, I think, 2 cities in this area. They won't be good cities, but like we can farm through the desert. Right, that's the goal, is I'm trying to seize control of this area and keep pushing in this direction. That's the hope. Alright. Okay, that's what I was hoping for. Anyway, yeah, I wish I had a better unit to build. I can do some pikes once they're, once I have feudalism tech in. But yeah, I think for right now we just continue to do some military, and I'm a little late on horses, so let's get 1 more horse at least. Alright, well this should be pretty easy to do. Well, I'm glad we used up our bad seed on a catapult. Wow, okay. These attack at the same strength as an immortal, so... Oh, there's only one spear in there? There's only one spear in that city. Okay. Alright. We didn't even gain 1 point of gold. We didn't even gain 1 gold from that. Alright. It's okay, though. Alright. It takes... Okay, so they can't do this in 1 turn. They only work at 1/3 effectiveness compared to normal workers. I guess it's normally they work at half effectiveness, but I'm industrious and they don't work as well as other industrious workers. All right, let's kill this guy too. Still no leader. Still no leaders. Okay. 108 kills, 28. I'll check what the odds are again when we get to 30, but it's starting to get kind of silly at this point. All right, anyway, so we got some catapults here. We'll start taking these guys down, or at least weakening them. Now, is this a forest tile that they're on right now? It is a forest tile, okay. Bit unfortunate. Alright. So how do I want to do this? I have a horse over here as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, the horse can get down here, but it can't attack and then retreat on the same turn, which is what I want. I don't think I want to hit this guy, because then I'll just get killed on the counterattack. But I think over here we're okay. Then again, they could just hit someone who's on the road network from over here, but I don't want to let all these guys just stack up either. I think we've got to kill this guy at least. I really need the borders to expand over here, because my guys are being vulnerable to counterattack kills here. That's why I'm trying to get some horses down here. Anyway, alright, so... But at least this guy is full health. Just hoping that more of these medieval infantry don't wander in. Anyway, yeah, if I could retreat off that tile, it would be really helpful. I think I need to get that tile roaded. You should probably just heal this turn. You need to heal as well. I think we'll just stack up here. Although I don't love a guy with 4 attack getting to hit us. I should have bombarded that guy again. Maybe he'll retreat, though. This tile not being under my control is kind of bad, because they get the defensive bonus on the forest. So that's, as I said, kind of bad. Anyway, alright, so those are working there. How's Trojan doing? That city looks okay. I think Dave needs some more tiles improved, though. What do we have here? Yeah, Dave is actually not that bad of a city. I actually need to mine some of the grassland tiles here, because the city will not be able to grow past size 6 until it gets an aqueduct. So we can afford to get to, well, or we could just road the forest, I suppose. But mining the plains tiles is basically the same effect as roading the forest. So anyway, how about Fillmore? Fillmore needs some work done. Let's head over there, just for the time being. You need to come down here. I'm aware that Trojan is slightly under-defended, but I can always skedaddle back over there as needed. Alright, so you guys are free. 1, 2... Okay. Well, if you're going to be on this tile for this turn, we might as well take advantage of that to get a road on it, as we start pushing in this direction. Alright, you fortify there. The Immortal can now come join this group over here. Alright, we might as well just hang out here because our catapults are over here. Alright, how about you guys just hang out over here on the road network so you can play zone defense? Are you unhappy, Capital? Nope, Capital is just barely content at the moment. There's an Aztec archer rolling in. Where? Oh yeah, over there. Okay. All right, well, we got this done. So this city I haven't done much yet. Great Plains, but it's actually not going to be that bad of a city as soon as the courthouse is done. Get the courthouse done. It's a slow grower, but we can farm some of the grassland tiles. It needs to build the courthouse, and then it needs to build an aqueduct, and then it can slowly start growing. But yeah, it's actually not going to be that bad of a city. And then there is more work to be done over here. And backwater is slowly improving. Slowly. Alright, you heal. You know what we can do? We can send one of the settlers down there. There's no reason not to. I'll send maybe the White Beach settler down here. And then the other one can go up to this spot. I'm going to need more settlers too. Because the AI, the cities are so small. Unfortunately, we lose 2 out of 3 shields to corruption here. Similarly at Furlanpus, like that's a good tile, but the city is 75% corrupt. So, yeah, I really would like to get the borders expanded, but I can't, unfortunately. All right, well, let's see what happens here. At least there's no road on this tile, so this guy can't go here and then hit here. And I'm getting some horses, so I'll be able to attack and move. Is that corner bottom left not under vision? No. The Russians inexplicably put a city there. And then I know there's barbarians down here, but they've been leaving me alone, so. No, it has not been deliberate. I just have not had the units available to go deal with that. So then Michigan can... Alright. Okay. Well, that's... Ah, jeez. The city grew and then got unhappy. Yeah. Okay. I hate it when that happens, but it's not worth reloading just for that. Alright, you needs to build a spear for the city you just... yeah, you need to build a spear for the city that you just had. Alright, and you actually have Granite Courthouse. Okay. Not bad. You might need a... let's do the library, because you actually have decent commerce potential with all the water tiles. You're going to end up working water tiles long term. And we do get cheap libraries after all. Alright, you're going to need a courthouse as well. You will need a library as well long term, but the courthouse I think takes higher priority because you're losing half your production to corruption. Whereas like White Beach, you can see it is maintaining it's only like 25% corrupt right now. All right, let's deal with the main action this turn, which is we got to deal with this little stack here. I think we have enough units to deal with it though, especially if I get some catapult hits. Fortunately, the AI did not do the smart thing, which would have been moving on to the covered terrain. All right, you are in, I might be able to... I can probably heal you this turn. So let's have the... Oh, this is nice. Archer didn't even get its defensive bombardment off. All right, that's 1 kill. Oh, come on. Thank you, jeez. Down to 1 HP. Alright. Then we want to use the horse here so we can retreat back a tile into the city. Alright, so that's 3 kills. None of them were with elites, but that's okay. Clean that up nice and neatly. While we're here, let's build a road. And then we want to road that tile too. Alright, you're coming over here. We wanted to improve a tile for Dave. Again, Dave is going to be at the happiness limit. So we might as well get some additional production here. Actually, let's do this. Zero growth. Actually, I'm not sure. We were going to go to the city next to it. So the most we can get right now is 6 shields per turn. Yeah, we're stuck at 6 shields per turn either way. So we might as well do this so we get at least a little growth. And that city will also need an aqueduct too. Fillmore, that's the city that needed some assistance. Fillmore is growing slowly. Slowly working on that courthouse. It will need irrigation eventually. But for the time being we can Can we get to here? No. We'll road and mine this tile. I'm not sure you even do anything. Why don't you do some kind of long-term you know, you can start roading towards Garfield, I guess. Start heading in that direction. We will need a road through here, and White Beach is going to need some help too. Let's see. Why don't you stay here just for the moment? Because I might need you. You never know. If you stand in the capital, then the capital will not need not need military police. And then similarly, why don't you stay over here with the rest of this group? Just so I have some horses ready to go in any direction. Alright. You stay here. One of you is going to go to the south, and one of you is going to go to the north. Which one of you can get up to the north faster? I think it's about the same distance. You take 5 turns. And you take... Okay, this is the same either way, but this should be a little bit faster to get to the south, so you'll start heading in this direction. Okay, and then you can come down here. Also going to need another spear. After you finish this horse, I want the capital to it can actually do 1-turn spears and catapults. I want another spear for this city, and then I might just do some catapults for a little while, because I can 1-turn them, which is awesome. Very, very nice. Yeah, 2v2 wins flawlessly while 4v2 nearly dies. No vision, but the settler will be here in like 2 turns. I'm not too worried about a barb popping up. Actually, you know what I can do? This spear from Garfield can go provide vision, because Garfield's not going to get unhappy. Alright, we'll have a road connection here next turn. You're going to heal up. You're fine right here. Actually, you can be with the rest of the stack. That'll be on a road next turn. Road. You heal for the turn. Road. Okay. Yep, so, as I said, we're going to dump a city here, and then just fill in space as we start pushing in this direction. So I will need another settler from somewhere. Actually, Great Plains, as soon as it's done this courthouse, Great Plains can squeeze out a settler, because it can't grow at the moment. That would be a good place to get one. And Michigan, once it regrows, can also build another settler. Yeah, I'll just keep trying to get them out of these cities. Deer Con is about to become a real city as well. Once this courthouse finishes, it probably will go from being 50% corrupt to like 25% corrupt, and that'll make this, as I said, a legit city in its own right. We already have the library. We'll get a barracks and be able to produce units, or as I said, maybe we can get some settlers out of here too. All right, anyone else upset? Anyone else gonna revolt? I don't think so. Would be really nice to get that extra luxury up there, especially in cities with a marketplace. It's too happy. All right. Alrighty. As I said, I do want that spear. Now we're at 22 per... Oh, we're at 22 per turn because somebody moved on to the floodplains tile. Well, that's easy enough to fix. Alright. They can hang out on that hill tile for the... Well, actually, we might be able to kill them. We might be able to kill one of them. We got to get this tile roaded, so I'm going to have to seize control of this shortly. For right now, though, we can at least bombard you. Wow, okay. I think we just heal this turn. In preparation for these workers coming up here on the following turn. 1, 2, alright, you need to be up a tile. I think next turn we seize control of this and then road it. I need 4 workers to road it in 1 turn. Alright. Still just on the 3... Still just on the 3 production per turn. But it does look like we can go down to a taxman now. So that's good. Still can't get past 3 production per turn right now. And there's not really any more improvement we can do here right now. So let's try to get a road built. With the settler coming down. This tile by Fillmore would be good to road. the fastest you guys can make it back? I guess this is the soonest you can make it. Alright, I wish I had more than horses available here, but that's what I've got, so... Should have moved another unit. I should have moved an Immortal over here, ready to whack this guy. I mean, we should still win, but I hate leaving it to chance. Alright. Alright, good job. That's one unit killed. And we're fine here. I don't want to engage with those guys this turn. Let me just mark in the one kill. 110. Well, but it's a forest tile, right? Forest is 2 movement. I know it looks like it's not a forest tile, but it is. And so, if we move the horse on there, where's the Civilopedia? Terrain, right? Forest. Oops. Movement cost is 2. So, if a horse moves on there and kills it, it can't move back again. So that's the plan, is next turn I'm going to move and occupy this tile with 4 workers and a stack, and then we'll road it, and then in the future, we can move on there. Although I might try to chop it, because I don't like... Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's a grassland tile, but it's not. It's actually a... Yeah, it's actually not. Anyway, so everything here can just kind of chill. I guess the workers can do something. Oh, you know what the workers can do? They can road here, so that when the settler moves 1, 2, 1, 2, 3... Then it can just... Yeah, then we can get the city founded a turn sooner. But one of these workers was not helpful, because we only... It's 2 turns with 3 workers each. We would need 6 of these guys. So let's move 3 of them up there. 1, 2, 3. And then this other guy might as well do something like... I did want to get this irrigated, so we can start working on that. Just so we're not wasting turns. I think these catapults I think are fine here. I'm gonna put 1 more unit here just so we don't get whacked out of the fog and lose all of them. Alright. These guys are kind of free for action right now. Why don't you go farm this tile? Because I did want to get this tile farmed too. And you can just chill here. Chill here, and then you guys can come over here. Just so they're able to move east if we need them. Alright. So, I was going to... I need another tile for backwater, which is about to grow. So we'll get another tile for that city. Alright, you're still trying to get down here. Looks like the fastest route is to go over past the river, even though it looks really dodgy. Alright, you guys are going to improve this, and you're going to come help. You might be able to road while they're mining. I think you're fine right here for right now. Alright, you're going to need to heal. It's going to take... Yeah, this is a good turn for healing, because a lot of these units are injured. Now, we don't have a barracks healer, so we do not heal up instantly, unfortunately. But that guy will be back to full, so that's good. Still need a spear down here as well. Alright, is there any chance we can dial down spending on feudalism? Nope, not yet. Probably will be able to in another turn or two, though. Alright, so we got 2 settlers on the way. We're starting to look good here. Got a Forbidden Palace going. 2 spears coming out. This spear, definitely need a spear down here for Furanopolis. And then, as I said, some more catapults would be good too. Oh, we need a spear for there too. Because Michigan's spear is going for this city, is going for Garfield. So we actually need several more spears. Let me just double check real quick to make sure we don't have any revolts at cities I'm not expecting. I think we're okay. A curriculum is fine for this turn. Could actually drop one of those. Oh, hey, it's a whole bunch of archers. Oh. Well, I'm glad I have a horseman bat down there. I wasn't expecting that... I wasn't tracking that boat to drop off a unit. Oh, you, Should be working this tile, because this still gets us to the magic 20. We need another spear. Alright. Again, I've got a horse. I have a horse. I actually have another horse in Trojan that I think can reach this tile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I have 2 horses that can hit this tile. I don't have bombardment support, so I'm going to make sure that if I need to use both horses here, I will. I also do have the spear in Deer Khan that can hit this. Oh, and I forgot I need a spear for this city, too. I have so many cities that need spears. Well, the capital can do a couple spears and start covering some of these. Alright, I would prefer if we don't lose this battle. Alright, well, we retreated. Okay. Again, that's why we've got multiple horses. Okay. Not the greatest luck, but at least we got promoted out of that. Alright. So I was going to occupy this tile this turn, but I'm not sure I'm going to do that now because those horses were needed elsewhere. This definitely has turned into a major front over here. Well, we can use up those bad seeds on relics that don't matter. Do we have another catapult, or was that all of them? Did I fire all 4 shots? Yep, I did. Okay. That's fine. We are about to get pikes, which will be definitely a big help. Because the AI still doesn't seem to have iron-based units yet, thankfully. Alright. So that's the archer kill. I just marked it. Alright. Now we have an elite immortal that can hit the archer. So we should win this. Alright. That's another kill. This is where I wish I had a horse that could hit this guy and move back. But I don't, so I think I'll probably just leave that guy alone. He's probably just going to retreat back a tile, in all likelihood. So yeah, I think we'll just heal. We'll probably just retreat back a tile, as I said. So you can relax for a turn. So instead of going to erode that tile, we'll instead improve this tile instead. Can Fernopolis by any chance get up to... Oh, it can get up to... Okay. But you know what we need here? What we actually need here is we need to pop the borders. So we're going to get a fast library out of this city. Is the most important thing we're going to do first. I don't care about growth that much. Let's get the library because that'll push the borders back as soon as that happens. And I think that that's the most important thing we need right now. Over here for strategic purposes. Alright. Yeah, thankfully... it's incredibly lucky that the AI has not been able to connect iron anywhere. As I said, that's like insanely lucky that has not that they haven't done that yet. All right. All right, we got some archers incoming. But we should be able to deal with them. Let's shift this stack over because they're probably going to be next to the mountain tile. The mountain tile is actually a really good place to be fighting from because anytime we have to retreat, we're back on the mountain again. Well, the Aztecs have horses. We've seen the horse archers from them, or the horsemen they're called in this game. Barracks would be really nice in here too, but I think the library is a little more important. Alright, you can heal up in 1 turn. Spears, yes. I would very much like a spear down here on the front lines. Let's just start sending you in that direction. You're fine here for... Actually, yeah, you're fine here for right now. I don't want to dial up the luxury tax. This worker, I've been trying to figure out what I want to do with them. Oh, nice. We're going to get the courthouse in 2 turns. That also will help us for luxury tax purposes, too. Okay, so we need another tile to work here. And we always want to improve the river. So this city has plenty of food, so we don't have to worry about that. So let's work on mining this. Okay. You can slowly work on that. Gonna get a road connection here. Oh, and I have my elite immortals coming back. Excellent. They'll be very handy to have over there on the front lines. Alright. And the settler will be here next turn, and then we'll have a road. So 2 turns until this city gets founded. We have 2 immortals over here. Hopefully we'll be able to smack these guys. I suspect that they're going to move to one of these tiles. I'll be annoyed if they move here. But if they do move here, I'll just shift these guys over here, and we'll be ready to whack them after that. Anyway, let's see. Can we dial down spending on feudalism yet? Nope, but I suspect in a turn or two we'll be able to. Alrighty, getting there, getting there. How's our units? Are we actually paying anything on unit? We are paying on unit costs, which is unfortunate, but a necessary expense. At least Great Plains is going to be done its courthouse. That's good news. Michigan's going to get its spear done, and it's close to growing. Can't grow any faster than this, unfortunately. Okay, yeah, I mean, our back lines are developing pretty nicely, and we seem to be holding the front lines for the time being. It would be a lot harder if they were running around with knights, obviously. And the Forbidden Palace is cooking, too. Now, my understanding is when the Forbidden Palace is done, it'll lower corruption in all of our cities by a little bit. Originally in... Oh, okay, here comes... Okay. Aztec units ahoy. Okay. That's, more than I was hoping for up there, but we do have quite a few units in that area. Sword. That's not great. Well, that's right. They have MDI, so of course they can build... Wait, no, I think the Germans didn't have that before. Anyway, I need some more swords. Oh, wait, what? That's very painful. That's very painful to lose a turn of production here, but I don't want to reload back and replay the entire previous turn again. That just sucks. I should have watched more close. This is just why the game is very frustrating sometimes. It's full of stuff like this, which is just... Ugh. Anyway, we might as well do the library because it's very cheap to do here. It's not a good commerce city, but it's cheap to do. And then maybe we'll get a settler or a unit out of there. Alright, so yeah, we're actually up to 10 production per turn here now. That's good. So we can squeeze something out here. We do need the aqueduct at some point. We already have the library. Yeah, it's not a great commerce city, but... it will remove almost all corruption in the city which has it. Well, so the thing is, the Forbidden Palace, or I know how it worked in classic Civ 3, which is that it basically functioned as another palace. But my understanding is in the expansion, or at some point in time in one of the patches, they changed it so the location of the Forbidden Palace didn't matter. That what mattered was just having it for corruption fighting purposes in general. So I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's no longer, the location is not actually important. Maybe some folks who are familiar with Civ 3 can double check on that. But my understanding is that its function changed in Civ 3 Conquest. Originally, the placement of the Forbidden Palace was super important, and you would never want to put it in like a back corner of your empire. You'd always want to put it so you had like the palace gives you rings of corruption, and like the further away the lower the further away the worse the corruption is. And the Forbidden Palace just acted as another palace, but I don't believe that it works that way anymore. I'm reasonably confident about that it doesn't work like that now. So, anyway, yeah. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out what I wanted to get here. I'm pretty sure it just lowers your total number of cities corruption now. At least I seem to remember that. Anyway, I actually think I could use another immortal or two. I do have a barracks here. I wouldn't mind getting another immortal or so out of here. Okay, Spoonwood is saying that it sounds like I have that correct. Anyway, so Germany now has that connected, which is not great. All right. Let's try to deal with the northern front, because the Aztecs went from having no units to all of a sudden having a lot of units in a real hurry. In particular, they have a lot of guys up here that are going to interfere with my ability to... And unfortunately, I'm like one turn away from the road being done too, which is frustrating. In like one more turn, I'd have the road done, and I could just shift up here and bombard these guys, because these archers are not actually in position to do anything yet. But I might have to pull these guys back, unfortunately. I'm literally one turn away from having the road finished up here. How do I want to play this? I'm trying to figure out what's the best way to do this. Because I can wipe this stack, no problem, but I'm more concerned about... much more concerned about these horses. I mean, the Elite Immortal can just kill one of these guys. That's fine. Unfortunately, the horses... Are any of the horses on the... There's no horses on the west side of the river. That's unfortunate. So these horses are not available to help, and that's unfortunate. The timing here is bad. If it was like a turn or two earlier, I would have just been back on my road network. One more turn, and I would have had the city completed, and then it would be on. Then the city would be on the road network. But it's like hitting me at a very awkward moment here. By the way, Krasnoyarsk hit 100 culture. That's interesting. That constrains things a little bit. Well, I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do over there, so let's do this side first. I actually have all these units retreating away on 1 health, so I kind of need these horses to wipe them out, but the horses had to run down here to save this empty city. So, as I said, if these borders were pushed back, this would be so much easier. But there's still a long way to go here. 112 gold, that's way too much. Can't afford that at the moment. There we go. See, we were now able to dial down spending and still finish in 3 turns. Alright. At least the warrior is basically irrelevant. In some way that helps because it actually gets in the way of the other units. Alright. Well, first things first. We obviously want to hit this unit. The problem with them turning around and retreating so they can go heal... although this guy shouldn't be able to heal in Russian territory, so I don't know what that unit's doing. Then they just come back again, but buying time, I guess, is not the worst thing here. Aren't they going to settle again? What? Settle? They don't have a settler up here. None of these units are settlers. Probably just have to pull back, unfortunately, which sucks because this road is almost complete, but I think that's probably right. That's probably the play, is pull back over here. Well, though, the only thing is if I pull back here, these horses can still attack, and we get better odds on attack, because it's 4-on-1 on attack, but it's 2-on-2 on defense. So we probably just have to attack and try to kill these things. At least kill the 2 horses, I think. Anyway, let's deal with this down here. So we're going to bombard this guy. Not having the best luck here. Well, we missed 3 out of 4. I'm glad we didn't actually attack. These guys need to... I wish I could get to a city with a barrack so they could heal faster. But I can't. I'll just continue to get over here to Florianopolis. Really wish I had a barracks there. Really wish I had borders expanded there. At least we have reinforcements that are almost back. These units will help a lot. Just having more bodies in the area. All right, Fillmore can work this now. And you're almost ready to grow. I'd actually like to pull you off this tile. Let's improve this riverside tile. All right, so you were gonna go down to Garfield and cover that city. That's for this city. It's about to grow. All right, Great Plains. Now you're kind of at the growth cap right now, so we can go down to White Beach, which clearly needs some help right now. Wasted a whole turn at Iron Throne in Revolt. It's so annoying. All right. 4 turns for a road. Well, You guys can road that next turn. Alright. Let's pull you over to here for right now. Wait. Alright. So, I don't love these moves, but... Especially... Oh, come on, you've got to be kidding me. Are you kidding me? This is 4-on-1, and we lost the first 3 rounds in a row. Alright, so he just retreated. That's fine. He's down on 1 HP. It's still better for us to attack these units, though. My units are just 1 tile away from being able to reach over here. It's still more important to try to kill this than the archer. We are having not good luck in this fight. Alright. Hold on, I wanted to see something. Can you move here to here? No, okay. This is not a valid movement. You have to go this way, so that's good. That spear is not in the fight. This guy's on 1 HP. This archer I would really like to kill. Problem is this archer could hit this guy, and if he succeeds, he can capture these workers. But by the same token, I really want to leave the workers there, because if they finish that road... I wish I had any unit that could reach this stack. 1, 2, 3. There's no other units that can reach this stack. These guys are 1 tile too far away, and this guy's on the wrong side of the river, so he can't make it. Ugh. I could just get 1 more unit to hit this. Or if you hadn't taken 3 damage... There. Anyway, at least we did kill 1. Killed 1 horseman there. Killed 1, the other one retreated. I was expecting to take like 1, maybe 2 damage. Instead I took 3. Deer Khan could definitely use a barracks, I agree. Also, I think the city's unhappy. Nope, it's just barely happy at the moment. Thankfully this... Yeah, it should be able to do a barracks pretty fast as soon as the courthouse is done. I mean, that's turning into a real city in its own right. Alright, so what these units can do... They can actually deal with these archers here. Might as well smack these guys. And then after the Aztecs were quiet for a few turns, now they're back to spamming me with units again. Alright, well, we failed one of those. Alright, let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 guys. Let's see how many of these we can kill. Alright, 1 with an elite victory. It's 2. Three. Nice with the promotion. Alright, that's 4 kills. Well, assuming we win this, I shouldn't have. And he can get back, of course, on... more archers coming. Okay, a lot of archers. Alright, so that's 4 more victories, 1 more elite victory. Guess we need some more units up here. We're a little stretched. The Aztecs, I guess, paused to... By the way, we're at 30 elite victories at this point. Yeah, the AI... AI is, you know, obviously... a little dumb in this game, but it's not as bad as people might think. The AI actually does a number of things well in this game. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a worker here as bait and hope that maybe the AI will just go try to take that unit. And, you know, I wanted to send this spear up there, but I think I'm going to have the spear just stay in the capital, because then this horse can actually go up there. Otherwise, the capital revolts. But, with the spear in there, it doesn't revolt. So now, I just want another unit up here. So, because we're a little low at the moment. Okay. And the question is, do we found on this tile or this tile? This tile is better long term because it gets the whales, but this tile is better in the short term because it'll fill in the borders. I'm not sure which is if we care about that. It's probably... Well, no, if we found here, there's literally like no tiles at all we can work. Well, will we fill in this tile? Maybe we could work that tile. I don't know. This is just to fill our city. Anyway, so just as a quick break here, do our favorite thing, Excel. The fact that I have not generated even one leader at this point is absolutely wild. So let's just do the quick 1 plus A1 plus 1. If you're curious what the odds are to have gone 30 victories without. Alright, so equals 15 out of 16 equals 15 out of 16 times B1. Alright. Alright, so at this point the odds are 14%. You guys can see this, right? The odds are 14% that we would not have generated a leader thus far, and 86% that we would have generated a leader. I would say we're a little bit unlucky at this point in time not to have generated a leader thus far. A little bit silly, but I guess that's life sometimes. Having a leader would have made this. Which one is this one? This is the Civ3 one. Having a leader would have made this so much easier. Like, one leader down here would just make it so easy to fight these guys. Anyway. Okay. Alright, let's see what happens. That's the Civ3 experience. Yep, it's totally the Civ3 experience. Nope, it did go for the worker stack. I was not able to bait them. Well, we got the road done. I'm actually not that unhappy with that. We might be able to just... Oh, okay. So they went for both workers. Well, that's fine. We lost one unit there. Here they go. They're trying to run them away. But we got the road done. Wait. What was that? What were the catapult animations there? What was the catapult animation there? The workers were building a road to the next city we were about to found. Alright. Now we said we definitely wanted a barracks here. Alright, so we killed a unit on the inner turn and lost a unit on the inner turn. They did not capture the catapults. It looked like they captured it, but they did not. Alright. So, updating that. Alright, we should be able to recapture these 4 workers here. Okay. Now this horse should be easy for something to pick off. Alright, and we finally got Iron Throne back under control, so that's good. We still need the taxman, unfortunately. That's probably good for the moment. I should just build. I should just put a spear. If I could put any unit in here, I'd be able to take this tax collector off, and then we could be back to growing again. So it's slightly unfortunate, but we'll figure it out. Anyway, okay. So now what's annoying is these guys are turned and they're heading towards Trojan, which again also could. You know what? We need the borders popped out here. We can finish the granary at some point. We need the borders popped out here. We need to control these tiles. I don't like the AI running in on the roads here. Alright. Let's handle this first. So we still have some injured units here, but I think we can kill 1, 2. Yeah, we can move here, bombard these guys, and then these immortals can come in and smack these guys from this direction. Because, like, right now we kind of have a bit of a reprieve with these guys over here. AI cannot use roads if they're in your border. No. This is not Civ 1 or Civ 2. If they're in your borders, they can't use your roads. This is not Civ 1 or Civ 2. They don't use your roads if they're within your borders. Unless I'm very, very much mistaken. That was why they added borders in this game. One of the reasons why. Alright. Let's see if we can get some damage on this sword. Now, neither of these guys have shown any horsemen, right? So I think that we're safe on this cat stack here. Alright, we failed that one. just got it down to 1 HP. Okay. Alright. So I'm going to use these elite immortals that are coming up here, because they do not have to attack across a river. Nice, no damage taken. That's another win and an elite victory. This guy won't get the defensive bombardment either. Alright. I'm starting to think that the game just is never going to give me a leader. We're at 42. Am I right? Am I wrong? We're at 32. 32 elite victories. That's wild. 32 elite victories with that one. Jesus. Okay. Alright. All my horses are still beat up this turn, unfortunately. I think we leave this guy alone, and just if he wants to attack into full strength guys, he can do it if he wants. Like if he wants to attack across a river into the forest, he's welcome to. He's probably just gonna retreat, but alright. And now you'll be full health next turn, you'll be almost full health. And you can finally come down, and then we finally have another spear for this city, thankfully. Oh wait, we actually need a spear for all quiet, don't we? I'll need a spear for all quiet as well. Well, the capital is still getting one out of there. Here, you can keep coming in this direction too. Alright, you guys were gonna road this tile. Unfortunately, you guys don't have that much to do here. We can road, I mean, we can road this tile. Again, as long as they don't have any mounted units, we're completely safe to do that. Backwater picked up that tile, yeah. Slowly making progress on its courthouse. Yeah, Fertopolis has priority. Alright, now we gotta figure out what we're gonna do up here. Okay, first things first, we can definitely kill this guy. Now the settler, we have settler here, so I'd like to seize control of this tile if I can. I think I can do it. First things first, we'll wipe out this guy with one of our immortals. Yeah, run away from that. Okay. Catapults, I don't think can get in a position to really do anything this turn. Just going to mark down that victory because I'm trying to think my way through the turn. Yeah, I wish I could get a... Is it worthwhile to try to capture these back? I think it is. I think this guy just plays sacrificial lamb this turn, recaptures the workers, and then gets taken out in turn, which I don't love doing, but you should be able to kill this guy. I suppose I should attack first. I have another horseman here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. If things go really badly, it's kind of like, do I want to lose a horseman or do I want to lose an immortal? I think the immortal might be more valuable. It's just a shame that there's not a road on the... Shame that I'm not... Or I don't have a road on this tile, because I could go 1, 2, 3, and then capture this and move back. True, horsemen can become knights. That's also true. Anyway, well, let's see if you can take out this archer. I mean, you should win. You have 2/3 odds on every round, and you have 2 health compared to 3 health. Alright, good. I got a promotion too. Nice. By the way, I'm sure it's apparent by now. I was late to connect horses because there was no horses anywhere near my... Not particularly close to my capital. I mean, you might say there's a horse right there, but remember, this was an enemy AI capital, and this was an enemy AI capital, right? Yeah. Right, this was the Mongol capital, this was the Greek capital, so it wasn't exactly easy to get to this horse early in the game. But now that I have horses, you can really see the value of having horse units. Alright. So nothing can hit this tile, so we are safe to move up the settler and found this city, which is going to help. Oh, we need a name for this city, by the way. Yeah, it was in the middle of a hot war zone. Yeah, 12% not to have gotten a leader thus far. I would say that's pretty unlucky. Any suggestions? This is a total filler of a city, so if you have some filler name you want, this is the time for it, certainly. This is an absolute garbage city, but it's going to give us control of the territory right here that we're fighting over, so that helps. Okay, it is in a desert. Hot war is not bad either. But yeah, this city is really bad. I'll just shove it on granary for right now. It actually does help with our unit cost, though. Every city we found gives us a little bit more unit support, right? Yeah, we're allowed 38, and we have... Yeah, so we do have some unit support. By the way, if you're curious what we have... You definitely could... I think we're a little low on units at the moment, because I've been having my best cities work on markets and infrastructure. I think I do need to get a few more units out. Like I said, Deer Khan, when it's done, can start contributing units over there as well. This library will help as well push out the borders, even though it slows the development of that city. Okay, so we need someone to grab these units. The only units that can hit it, I could have this horseman. Oh, hold on. I'm starting to get an idea. What if I have this immortal kill this unit? It should still have odds to do so. And then this horse could run out here. And then this guy would die, but I think the horse would be relatively safe if we did that. As opposed to just grabbing them and then letting this unit die. I think, let's give this a shot. One last hurrah for this guy. Pretty sure that guy dies, but because those archers will finish him off. But then this horse can grab this unit and grab these. Oh, wait, did I already attack with this horse? No, I didn't. Get those workers back. Because I think that horse is pretty safe there. Anyway, I actually just got another kill. Although that guy is not long for this world. So rest in peace, Mr. Immortal. But as I said, he was going to die anyway. And let's just get these workers back on the road network. They can do something useful. Okay. While I have a safe turn here, let's get this tile roaded. I believe desert is the same 2 turns to road as plains, because nothing can hit this tile here, right? Let's get this tile roaded. It's more important. Alright. We just got that. Fillmore's gonna need another improved tile. Oh, we're improving that tile down there, so why don't you help road this? There's a spear right north of the horse. Yeah, but the horse, I mean, okay. I mean, if they want to use one attack against one defense, they're welcome to it. I don't think that they will, honestly. I don't think that they're going to go for that. Anyway, this spear will need to come over here to Fallujah. I probably should have moved this spear over, but I was setting this down south to All Quiet. Anyway, yes, and then our filler city down here. I think it needs to be on this tile. I'm trying to see. This city is definitely better long term, but this fills in more tiles. Actually gives it something to work. It can work the plains. We can chop that. We can chop this forest down and improve that tile for it. All right. So you catapults. You guys need to move over to here, and then we should have roaded that tile actually. Oops. Well, we'll get it, you know, on an upcoming turn. You guys over here. You need to get to any city with a barracks. Same with you. Actually, you can just go to any city. Yep, we're still holding the mountain. Agreed. There's a spear on there. Alright. Interesting turn. Alright, any city's gonna revolt. I think everything's good. Getting more cities up. this over here is under... Yeah, I think we were mostly under control. I wish I had a little bit better here, but as I said, Trojan's going to push out those borders. Alright, rest in peace. He managed to do one more hit point worth of damage before he died. Yeah, see, the spear just walked forward. You just keep getting out more spears. Right now, spears are what I need. Also grew to size 12 this turn, so that's interesting. But yeah, I'm running low on spears, so those are good. Alright, now that you have this done, now you can go back and do your granary. You are on 3. This city, again, grows very slowly, but it will have decent production. Alright, so in 3 turns, we get the borders shoved out, and it helps a bit. And then It's weird, by the way, that there's, like, nothing coming here. We have the Aztecs up here, and then we have the Russians and Germans down here. Is kind of interesting. Remember to turn down science. Yep, on the last turn, you can turn down science. So, feudalism. And then we'll probably just go for chivalry. Probably, because the knights are so powerful. Anyway. Alright, let's see. This does take 2 turns. Yes, thank goodness. So we can get that roaded. Okay. So... there are no Aztec horses visible. There could be one on this tile, but there's none visible. Alright, so we can use you to bombard... We can't bombard this guy, but we can bombard this. So we'll use at least 1 or 2 of them here. I'll probably use a horse to hit this guy. By the way, once I have enough spears, I'd like to get some catapults too. Wow, okay. By the way, this is 4 attack against 2 defense, so... Thank you. You can heal on that tile. Nothing can attack you. Well, but you're not on the road network is the problem. So you're kind of in no man's land. But if this archer were to move south, you could hit... It's still probably better to get on the road network, though. Why don't you just move back there? You, though, you need to heal. Obviously, you guys are going to improve this tile. Garfield now finally has a defender. Garfield needs a lot of improvements. Let's see if we can help this guy finish his mine. Okay, mine. Mine. Alright. So we finally got a spear that can come cover here. Okay, apparently this guy just decided to stand there, so that's fine with me. I don't have my workers available. They're on the... over here on the wrong tile. I was gonna say let's go control this tile finally. Alright, what do I actually want to kill? Well, we're definitely gonna kill this guy. I don't see anything on this tile, so I think we're relatively safe to do this. Alright. Okay, yeah, we're okay, thankfully. You can just stand there and heal for this turn. By the way, that's yet another elite victory. Will we hit 40 before we get the first one? I'd say we probably will. Will we hit 50 before we get the first one is kind of the bigger question. Anyway, again, they have no horses, so we're safe to kill the units on this tile. Let's move the catapults. Let's move the catapults back into the city. It's a safer bombardment spot for them. I'll get one. There's so much combat in this game. Believe me, there's so much combat. We'll definitely get some. But, yeah, we've been a little bit unlucky. And by a little bit, I mean, like, very. Yeah, we're at 12%, so that's 8. It's like 7 out of 8 odds to have gotten them by now. Alright. You're healing. You're just chilling there. So we're definitely using Immortal to kill one of you. Alright. And we could try to fish for a kill on this guy with the horseman, but I think I'll just hold him in reserve for right now. And we have another Immortal here. We might as well move on to the Farce tile. We can always retreat next turn if we have to. Just wish I had all 4 workers available to move in there this turn. I only have 2. I mean, they can build the road in 2 turns, but that's a lot less safe than being able to build in 1 turn. Yeah, I think we're good. I mean, again, there shouldn't be anything that can attack this tile, if I'm understanding correctly, because they don't have horses. There shouldn't be anything that can actually attack that tile. Alright, so that's all looking pretty good. Hey there, welcome. Alright, as I said, so... I need a spear, that's right, for up there, for the new city we just founded. Alright, this one is going down to all quiet, unless we run into more disaster before then. Good news is we have another spear here, so you can walk down this way. Alright, oh, we need a name for our Tundra Iceball City here, you guys. The medieval infantry can... What? Medieval infantry can what? Whale iced... So I like Solitude a bit more. Whale foods. And this is a true piece of you-know-what city. It actually needs a... It actually needs a harbor the most, because otherwise it has no food. But it's unlikely to get that anytime soon. It's just a space filler. Alright, now we can actually do something with these workers. I want to take 3 of them and have them road like this tile here, just for mobility. This should be a relatively safe tile. Actually, you know what I can do? I wanted to get this... Well, let's get this tile improved. This tile, should, as I said, should be pretty safe. Should have built it a tile northeast for this. The city's going to be so corrupt, it's not really worthwhile. Again, the whale's not that amazing a tile. If this were an uncorrupt location, it'd be a little bit different. But this is such a corrupt city, it's never going to amount to anything. Like, this city here is already very corrupt, and this is even further away from the capital. So it's really just filling space, as I said. Alright. And then this guy... I'm going to send this guy down here and maybe finally road that tile. Oh, we also still have this... I can't remember if this ship unloaded units or if it still has some. Well, we have an Immortal popping out, thankfully. So we have at least 1 unit, and we can upgrade a unit to a pike if we need to as well. So that plus an upgrade should be enough. It's probably running, it's probably running for Garfield because the AI can always see the map at all points in time, and it loves to run to undefended cities. So there's a good chance that that's what was going on there. Anyway, you need to heal. You need to heal. You need to take this unit out. And I'm a little low on Immortals right here, so I definitely need to get another Immortal out of one of these cities, because I lost a couple getting this city founded, and so I'm going to need... Maybe the capital can get them out, even though it's inefficient. I might just need some out of the capital, because Iron Throne is stuck on Forbidden Palace. Great Plains could do another one, though. Anyway, like I said, I'm a little low on Immortals up here. Oh, this guy... Well, this guy at least will heal to full in another turn. But anyway, yeah, we need to kill this spear. Alright, that's good. Because, like, I have these horses, and they're good, but, I need a mixture of both units, not just one or the other. Alright, Ferropolis finally has that defender. You guys can just chill here. Alright. Yeah, I need a couple more, even if it's somewhat inefficient. Okay. To build them at a... It feels bad building a 30 cost unit in a city that's 20 production per turn. So, Spear, this is going to that city. I think I can actually switch this over to an Immortal this turn. And I think it's okay. No, the capital... This is a good capital. There's no question. This is a good capital. It has a wheat. It has some floodplains. Anything with floodplains is a good capital. And it has some hills for production. It's pretty good. I wouldn't say it's bad land. The biggest issue in this game was the AI was... There were 2 AIs very close to me. And that meant I was involved in combat a little bit sooner than I would have liked. Okay. Alright, so we got some archers trickling in, but probably shouldn't be too tough to kill. Famous last words. We have horses up here. Got an Immortal coming out of here, here. This city's not going to revolt, is it? Forbidden Palace is about halfway done. And we have feudalism finishing. Okay. Capital is not going to revolt. It would be really nice if they would give you like numerical values here instead of all these ridiculous little graphics that are hard to see. But anyway. So yeah, this library, we might be able to hurry this to production some too. I might be able to chop one of these forests too. I'd love to chop that forest, which would actually give us, yeah, I think that's the next thing is get this roaded and then chop the forest, and then that should more or less finish the library. I'm content at the moment to hold down here while I try to expand up here, because this is where the territory is uncorrupt. Let's actually check in on the... Well, let me finish feudalism, and then we'll check in on the AIs, because then we'll be able to see the next level of text beyond them. Okay, this city doesn't really need to grow because it's at the happiness cap already. Yeah, we need to work... This is okay for right now. And then this city might be the first one that I do that gets an aqueduct, because I would like to keep this growing. These cities that are not on the rivers need them. Michigan actually could keep growing now. I might just let this city keep growing. And I still need to get settlers out of more cities. Like White Beach is a good... Wow, White Beach. What are you doing, bud? There you go, that's better. White Beach can always get a settler. And I said Great Plains might need to do that too. Anyway. Alright, yeah, we also had to fight hoplites, which were not a lot of fun early on. Okay, archers are easy to... Wait, I thought that they couldn't move there. Okay, I must have misread that. Oh, I actually did not realize that guy could move there. Okay, well, I got lucky. I didn't realize that they could move there. I suppose that's right. That's what you guys were saying about that unit could move there. I thought that was... Well, I did have... Did I have 2 units defending that or only 1? Oh, well. Well, we killed him anyway. Alright, what's the big picture? So do we do chivalry or engineering? Chivalry's cheaper, so I think we do that. And because knights are just such good units. They're literally the best unit in the medieval era until you discover cavalry down here, which is just wild. We're, of course, going to skip all the optional techs up here. We don't need any of this stuff. What we do need, though, is engineering. That's the next big tech. And theology, invention are not as crucial for us. Sistine would be awesome, but I doubt we'll build it. Doubles the effect of all cathedrals, but we're not religious in this game, so... But we would probably head in that direction so we could get to education, because we do need to be able to build universities. They're expensive, but you need them for research. No, we're happy with monarchy. Alright. So now we can build pikes. First unit with 3 defense. They cost 30 production. I think I'm going to put this on settler for right now, in the hopes that I can get another city up here. North of the capital, but we'll have to see. Okay, so these guys came forward here. The good news is we do have an immortal that can whack this guy. Fortunately, we have an elite horse that's in perfect position for this. Perfect. There's another elite victory, by the way. And we should probably put the catapults over here, just because that way they can move up to Fallujah and shoot, or they can move over here and shoot. Just a better position to be in. Alright, that was another elite victory, wasn't it? 134 now. And still counting. Yes, I was going to check after I finished research. That's a great question. So let's check in on the AI and see. Alright. So, Kathy was the tech leader. She has theology and chivalry. This is not great, because I'm not seeing the resource encounter, which means that it looks like she can build... I'm assuming that this means that she can build knights now. So that's not good, because I believe it would have shown up with resources if she needed them, and I'm not seeing that there. So that's not good. Russia has chivalry but no horses. Are we sure? I don't know. Wait, how many cities? Oh, wait, there's the rest of her cities. She has 2, 4, We've seen no horse units, it's true. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. She has 15 cities. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. We have 16. So we have about the same. We're about the same size. All right. So she has... Wait, what was the... I literally was just looking at this. Republic, Theology, Chivalry. She doesn't have engineering, though. So that's good. Germany. So he does not... The only tech he has that we're missing is Republic. So we're actually even it with him in tech now. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 cities. Okay. Okay, that's good. Yeah, that's good. He seems to be the weakest of the AIs. Monty was the one who had, like, a bajillion cities. Okay. And he only has wines. Alright, Monty has chivalry, but he doesn't have engineering or theology. He has a lot of cities, though. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. Okay, the good news is the AI has not been getting bigger recently, so it looks like they've hit the limit of their expansion. So it looks like they're not going to get any bigger. It looks like they've pretty much filled in the whole map. Also, we're 1 or 2 turns away from those borders expanding. That's going to help a lot in terms of vision. Alrighty. So, next up to research, I think it's chivalry. Let's try to put this. This is, yeah, we can probably, so about 8 turns. That sounds about right. Alright, so we managed to get this tile roaded. We need to hit this guy. So we can hit with a horseman if we want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is it worthwhile to hit with a horse or this immortal? I think. Or we could just let this guy walk forward a tile. I mean, what is he going to do? I guess, well, I guess we have a worker stack here, so we don't really want to do that. This immortal, unfortunately, is going to have to shadow this galley for the moment. How much does it cost to upgrade a spear to a pike, just so I... 30. Okay, that's not that much. So we just want to hold 30 in gold in reserve in case we need to do an emergency upgrade somewhere. As I said, unfortunately, I think I have to shadow this galleon. For right now. Alright, you'll heal to full, so you'll be back. Since I have extra horses, I think I need to use the horse to hit this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. There should not be anything that can hit this archer. Similarly, I don't think anything can hit this tile either. Yeah, no, nothing can hit this tile either. So we can road that. You hang out up here. Alright, good. Thankfully. That's another elite victory, by the way. 35. 35 and counting. So I've played a lot of Always War games. This is actually the most kills I've ever had without getting a leader. By the way, there's another Russian galley coming back again to cause more trouble in the back lines. They like to do this, have units run in and screw with you in the back lines. So same thing, you... Well, we still don't have a spear here, do we? Let's get you up here at least. Alright. Now, I'd like to bombard that unit, but I don't know that I really can. Again, this is the problem of not having this tile roaded, which we really need to get done. We want a unit to come up here first. We actually have quite a few immortals down here. Is there any way I can... But if I move here, we cross the river, don't we? And doesn't that end our turn? Right. I'll just check this way. Yeah, that's what I thought. It just ends our turn by moving there. So there's not a good way to hit that unit this turn. Like I said, that's why this road is very important, to try to get this road connected. I just have to chill here for right now. Unfortunately, like I said, there's no good way to do that. Alright, you come over here and help mine. You can stay here for right now. Road. You chill, and then you're back to full health. How long until 1%? No, that would take like 150 or something. More than that. Probably take like 300 or 400 to get down to 1%. 8 turns to chivalry, though. Alright, let's just do our last check. So we've still got the settler incoming. We have another immortal that's going to help out up here. We're 6 turns away from the Forbidden Palace. I don't suppose we can put that down. Oh, we're actually good. Oh, because we have a unit healing. We're good this turn. We can actually put this unit down. 5 turns. Wait. There we go. Because we have an extra unit in here. Alright. By the way, you can found settlers in enemy territory. You can found a city in enemy territory. So, like, if I take that settler that's in production and put it right here, it actually would give me the border. Like, I could put it here, and I actually would get the borders, which is wild. As soon as we get some more units up here, I want to just go raise Krasnoyarsk, because I want to get rid of the Russian borders that are up here. Like I said, we have a city here. I think we need to put another city here, which is going to be... Well, we could put it here. I guess we'd have to put it here, just to get control of the area. Well, because we can't find on the mountain. I guess we could put it on this tile. 1, 2. Yeah, I guess we could put it here. I actually would like to put it on the tile that has the mountain. And then I want to put a city here, because this is prime real estate right by our capital. But, like, I kind of need the bridge over there first. We have like it's funny that we have like 2 completely separate fronts. One here and then one here, and there's like nothing in between. It's bizarre that there's nothing over here at all. If I could marshal up some more units, maybe I could look to set up over here. But we had said we didn't really want to push into these mountains, so I'm kind of content to like hold in front of these mountains and work in parts of the map that are not as bad. Yeah, Krasnoyarsk is ruining the real estate of the area. Yeah. But for the moment, I mean, we've pretty much developed the back lines. We do have some... This city's not going to revolt, is it? No, it's fine for right now. Like, this city is now almost at 10 per turn. It's at 9 per turn, which is very awkward, but... And maybe someday we'll actually be able to finish... Wait, you were at 3 production per turn before. What's... What happened that you dropped that? There we go. I guess this is... you guys are getting there. Forbidden Palace will definitely help you guys out a lot. Down to just 5 turns. Alright. I thought they would attack. They are across a river and into a forest. But they still won flawlessly. Okay. Cool. Well, that was, your ye old, Civ3, number generator there. Do we have the road finished yet, at least? I think we need 1 more turn to finish the road still. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Again, that's why I wanted to pile all 4 workers on there in 1 turn. There's just no good way to get the catapults on there, though. At least it's quiet aside from that. And then this is only 1 turn away from borders popping. Anyway. So we still got some stuff to kill. That makes that a lot easier. Okay. Now our cats can get in the action. At least these archers are really easy to kill. We should get a pike down there, agreed. Could use some more catapults too. Let's stop building immortals because they're going to be obsolete as soon as we finish the chivalry. But what I would want is a couple more cats, and at 22 production per turn, it's a perfect time to build them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Alright, we got another catapult over here, right? One more one. We got to protect this tile anyway, and there's no horses that can hit this one, so... Okay, well, I'm glad I used up those bad seeds while I was bombarding. So you can finally get in here. Got an elite horse right here. So we've got 2/3 odds for every round. We only have to win twice before they win, or 5 times. You would think that the odds are highly in our favor. Okay, that time they were. There's another elite victory. And then we really would like to use a horse to kill this one too. Unfortunately, this one's a bit dicier. Just because there could be a horse right here that could pop out. I wish I'd been able to get a hit on this guy. I mean, I tried, but... Alright, or we could just get one of those streaks, I suppose. I mean, that works. Alright, another victory and another... Well, 2 victories, one of them elite. That's 36 elite victories now. Yeah, the only thing is it is expensive. So you might say, well, why not just upgrade them all? The thing is it's very expensive to upgrade them. I believe it's 70 gold per upgrade. So we don't really have a lot of money to spare at the moment. So, yeah. That's the main reason why not. At least we seem to have the north under control for the moment. 9 points. So we're over 90% odds now. Alright, now this ship is... There's another ship here that's bouncing around. Okay. 8 turns. This is the city that I would like to help out. We can chop down these forests. Oh, we also need help. We also need to improve over by Garfield, so we might as well operate in that direction first. Is Fillmore entirely improved for the moment? Yes. But we need to improve some of these tiles down here. Michigan could also use some more tiles improved too. It's on a lake, so it can grow. Like, it can keep growing. Let's get that tile improved down by Garfield first, though. This will be a good tile to road as well. Alright. Somewhere you guys can road that. Solitude is not going to be doing anything for a while. Alright, yeah, you're just continuing to chill here. Depending on where the heck this is going. Alright, now we have you back in the fold again. Unfortunately, that means Iron Throne's now going to be unhappy. And we got this stack finished too. 1, 2. Alright, that tile is safe. And then that'll be finished next turn. Sadly, we have to pull one of these guys off. Oh man, it actually cuts a turn off. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Completes in 4 turns. Okay. You're finally going to get that roaded. Alright, you're actually back to full health. Even though we don't need you now. I'll move 1 catapult here because I can get the defensive bombardment for that. And the others can stay in here. If a unit pops out, these horses will be in a position. Let's just move the horses over here just so that they're in position. Well, I want 1 in this city. You can heal. Again, I actually have pretty good odds to win this because he's attacking across the woods into the river. And I get a defensive bombardment shot with the catapult too. Alright. Got a settler on the way. Got some catapults. Seem to be in relatively good shape. Paying for that Heart of the Oak plus Spirit Monarch. Okay, that was my Diablo character, Electric Tsunami. Yeah. Alrighty. I'm definitely looking forward to this border popping. I'm just trying to see what other city might be. You know, Dave might be a good choice to get a settler out as well, because it's at the... It's going to have decent production when the courthouse is done, and it's going to be at the growth cap. This will be... Yeah, I can maybe get a settler out of here after Great Plains is done. Keep pushing in this way. Didn't even have the decency to promote. Thank goodness it didn't promote. All right. More archers. Okay, good. That guy did not land. Yeah, as I said, for right now, we'll just keep working on this. Oh, by the way, this city can, we can mine some of these plain styles, because it's actually going to be at an excess of food. Because, like, it's just going to hit the growth cap, and it's size... So you can't grow past size 12 until you have a hospital. So we'll be able to pull... Like, we can do this if we want to get up to 24. We should be able to hit 25 per turn, which is 3-turn knights. Because knights are 70 production, I believe. So if you get... What is it? You need 23? Does that do it? 23 times 3? No. No, you need 25. You need 24 to get it done. And we can definitely do 24 for 3-turn knights. So we'll just do that, like, forever. Because that's going to be really good. But for right now, let's get another catapult until we finish chivalry. Because we're not going to have a good opportunity to build them after that. Alright. So you're on 9 production. That's right. That's why I always have this city. It needs one more. We need to irrigate this so I can get to 10 production per turn at size. Because I don't really... I want the city to start growing. It's so slow in terms of its growth. I really want it to grow. We probably need to bite the bullet and do a marketplace at some point. And now's not a bad time to do it because we're not... We want to be able to build knights out of here later. We could also look to do a courthouse, but it's not corrupt enough to warrant that right now, I think. Alright. So this city finished a library. So now we'll actually get to see something out in the water. It already has a courthouse? Okay. Why is it growing so slowly? Oh, because it's working a forest. Okay, we need to have it work a non-forest tile. I was going to say this might not be a bad place for a settler either, but... Why don't we get a unit out of... Well, let's see, what are we at? We're at 6 shields per turn. That's a little low. And we don't have a barracks here, so that doesn't actually make sense to do that. I could try to do the harbor right now. We're going to need it eventually. It's going to run out of tiles. Well, but we don't need that until after the aqueducts. I'll put it on aqueduct now, and I might change my mind. There we go. There's the cultural expansion. All right, and now we have this road done. That's going to make things a little bit easier. I'm probably going to need an immortal to trail this boat as well, just to deal with whatever the heck pops out. I don't suppose we can dial down spending on chivalry yet. No, we're still a little ways away from that. All right, well, this front up here is under control for the moment. We got our roads finished. That's good. Have a settler ready to come out. I'm still not exactly sure what tile I'm going to put that on yet. Yeah, the Aztecs have an awful lot of archers because they don't seem to have iron connected, thank goodness. Alrighty, so we can definitely kill these guys. At the very least, we want to kill this guy. We can have a horse kill it and retreat back. The workers, I was going to have chop the forest, too. Because it'll make the mobility issues a lot easier here. And we might get close to finishing that library, too. Yeah, there we go. That actually made a big difference. Now it's down to just 4 turns. We can actually go chop this forest, too. Although I think by the time we would finish that, it would basically be done already. But whatever. Like I said, when the borders pop here, we'll get control of these 3 tiles, and that's a very big deal. I'd also love to get it. You know what? I need to get a pike and just have a pike like sit on the mountain tile up here just so I can see what's incoming. That would also be pretty nice. Anyway. Yes, bombarding. Let's start with this guy. So we can clear this guy. Okay. And the reason why I have to come out here is I have to, the workers are still on this tile. I have to defend this tile this turn because the workers are still on it. Pillage the horse straight north of Michigan on the... Straight north of MI on the hill. Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. We would want... Yes, we need to pillage that for sure because they can build knights. Yes, that is a huge priority. Because we haven't seen any knights yet, but they now have that connected. So, yeah, we need to do that ASAP before they can start swamping us with knights. So let's clear this with the horse. hopefully. Okay. Well, that was fast. Yeah, okay. That's not good. We need to have pillaged that like 3 turns ago. Okay. Well, pikes will help. Knights are really nasty because they have 4 attack, 3 defense, 2 movement. They're just way better than all your other units at everything. So as I said, we can't give up this tile this turn, for better or for worse. Do we have any catapults left? Is that knight fortified on the... It might be. It looked like it was, although I lost vision there. Now, unfortunately, I think I have to use an immortal to attack and kill this unit on the hill, because if I leave it alone, it's just going to attack me, and it's going to be worse. So I think I have to. I think I have to do this, even though I do not want to, because I'm just throwing away an immortal to do it. But I think it's worse if I don't. Random Aztec. Yeah, it is fortified there. Okay. That's not great. It's not good. But at least this is really close to us. We should be able to get control of this. We should be able to get control of this in time. Well, knights are down there, so I'm going to send this catapult in that direction, because that's the danger front. So much for my plan to march a pike up, pillage it, and fortify. Yeah, we'll need a larger military expedition. But if we can get this tile inside our borders with the library completing, and then get it roaded, it is only 1 tile further, which in theory shouldn't be that tough. But yes, it's a lawnmower. There's someone a couple houses over mowing the lawn. Yeah. I think it's still doable. Alright. So anyway, we have this whole area roaded reasonably well. Let's get these workers. They should be... They're safe on this tile this turn, so we'll get this tile roaded too. And just be prepared to deal with these archers, because we know these archers are going to move up here next turn. We'll just be prepared to bonk them. Again, this tile's safe. Nothing can reach this tile. Have you just up here, ready to go. Similarly, you guys can get this ready to road this tile. Now, I realize there's an Aztec unit over here. But that guy's like 2 turns away from being a threat, so... And this guy will be healed up to full. Anyway, alright, yeah, are you gonna do anything? Boat that's just sailing around randomly? Alright. I don't have anything particularly important to do. I think here I was going to clear this forest, yeah. Okay. At least Deer Khan can finally start getting some units, and it's up to 10 production per turn, so I might do some 3-turn immortals out of here. Thankfully, this city is finally, like, able to do stuff. But, yeah, the presence of knights is definitely pretty dicey. They're gonna kill that immortal on the hill of mine. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Okay. Well, that went better than I could have anticipated. Definitely went better than I could have asked for. Alright, so now you can see we're at the max. Oh, you know, these... One of these worker stacks needs to come down and... well, I guess mining these doesn't really do anything because we already have the forest tiles improved. Alright, so that city finished its settler. I'll put it on aqueduct with the intention that that might shift. Alright, we got the barracks done. Oh no, we're at 9 production per turn. We need to adjust that. No, I'm outside. I mentioned that when I was on I'm on the porch. Oh man, how do we get this city to 1 more production? And we could do that, but that seems not not working. That tile seems suboptimal. Well, it's gonna grow. You know what? We just need a unit to stand in here to keep this city happy, because when it grows, it'll get enough production, but when it grows, it's also going to become unhappy. A little bit dicey here. It just needs another unit to stand in it for right now. Alright, well, we're gonna have to kill this knight, because we can't let it run away, unfortunately. Although I guess oh no, that's... Oh my god. Why did it cycle to the catapult? It's okay though. Yeah. Right, we can now... Oh my god, why do you keep cycling back to the other units? It's okay, we're gonna have this roaded. We'll have this chopped next turn. Alright. But, like, I can't really afford to just sit here and trade 1 for 1. Anyway, I did lose a unit on the inner turn, right? I killed 1 and lost 1, so I gotta mark that in. I can't really afford to trade units 1 for 1, because it's an always war game. You really need to be trading more efficiently than that. Kinda wish I hadn't had a catapult run off into Nowheresville for no reason. I'm not sure if it's worthwhile to attack that, honestly. I don't know if that's worthwhile. At least when we chop this, we'll finish the library, and then we can finally get control of this. Okay, so the other argument would be, what if we just go and try to pillage this right now? Just, like, take everything we have and go pillage. And that is a pretty good argument, actually. Just, like, take everything we have and go pillage this right now. And just say, screw it, we're gonna disconnect this ASAP. I think there's some logic to that argument, too. I'll see what chat thinks about that idea. Before I do anything with these units. Alright, let's clean up over here in the meantime. Yes, they do. This is not Civ 4, so yes, they do get the bonus on the hill. It is weaker on the defense, true. But hills only give 25% in this game. Is it because it's reversed from? Oh no, hills give 50%. It's reversed from Civ 4, which is better. All right, that'll be improved in 2 turns. With the hill, it's a dice roll, but otherwise it's a 2-to-1 advantage. That's true. 2-to-1 advantage for them, I mean. Alright, let's see. We've got... Okay, let's send... We'll use the Veteran Immortal first. At least these guys are... These archers. So you see how much easier it is to kill an archer that has 1 defense over a knight that has... Alright, so that's 1 kill. We'll use the elite to get this next kill, and then we'll use an elite horse to get the kill after that. Okay, that's 2 kills with 1 of them elite. Okay. Alright, so that's 3 kills. 2 more elite. We have 38 elite victories without a leader. Expected odds would have given us 2 of them by now. Anyway, this archer is also hanging out down here. So I think I'll take this immortal and just be prepared to smack this guy next turn. I think you are in good position on zone defense there. Can the Aztec archer... Yes, they've been doing it. I didn't think that they could move, but they've been doing it the last couple turns. Yeah, I'm at 92% to have gotten a leader by now. All right, I think we're going to go for this plan. As I said, I have... You know what we can do here? We can do this. There's nothing that can threaten all quiet this turn. So that lets us drop this, and then we... Oh, no, it's still not enough, is it? Shoot. What if we took one of these tiles away from curriculum? What if we did this? Is that enough to get another No, it's not quite enough. Shoot. Still not happy enough. That's too bad, because this gets us to the 10 production per turn. That's unfortunate. I was hoping that we'd have enough commerce that it would be happy. I guess I just need to build a temple here at some point, but okay. Yeah, this city just doesn't want to be happy, unfortunately. Well, if we can't build it in one turn regardless, then we'll just do this. Maybe after we grow, we will have an extra population point to work with. All right, operation, let's pillage their horses. Let's go. Really, again, wish I'd been able to fire one more shot there. All right. So if we're gonna do this, we gotta do this. Let's go, buds. For glory! I don't want to send every single unit there. I don't think they can hit this tile, but I'll keep a unit there just in case. I sent the last one down that way. Let's send one up this way. Anyway, that was another elite victory again. Pretty good result, though. Okay. Now we need a pike down here, don't we? We could get a pike. You know, let's, instead of a mortal, get me a pike, and then this pike is going to hold that. Actually, you know what we're going to do? It's important enough. We're going to get this in 3 turns. Oh, we can actually do this. That's okay. So we can get to 10 production per turn. Yeah, okay. But now we're not growing, which is not good, but let's get the... No, that was what I had to do. I had to drop growth. Okay. Well... But we can do this, and then when we grow, we actually grab this tile on growth anyway. I forget, because that's how growth works in this game. So we don't have a pike, but we're building one. We're going to build it. So we'll get the initial disconnect, and then we'll bring a pike back, and maybe we can hold. We'll see. I think with these immortals, we can at least get the initial hit. I hope. I hope that we're not going to see like 3 knights race down the pipeline there. I guess we'll find out. Oh, we have an extra unit here. Do we need this for happiness purposes? No, we do not. Okay, so since we're doing kind of a suicidal charge in the south, let's go head down there. All right, we got the settler out, though. So we're going to dump it on, as I said, one of these tiles. This tile would make more sense for spacing, but I really don't want a hill tile right next to this. I think it has to be this tile here. It's a little bit safer. I think it has to be this tile here. It's another garbage filler city, but... Yeah, it's another garbage filler city, but it's whatever. It'll take up space and help us... Basically what we're doing right now is we're building a path to go raise Krasnoyarsk, so then we can start founding cities forward. But we can't really found a city here until Krasnoyarsk is dead. So that's the hope there. Alright, so if we want to go here... Oh, we're still following... Still this immortal down here. Alright, White Beach. Oh, this is actually being worked by Garfield, isn't it? Well, Garfield still doesn't even get any production. Let's at least connect these two. So we have a road network stretching all the way. Okay. Busy turns, right? Busy turns. This is the real question, though, is what the heck's going to happen over here. Okay, they left it alone. Although now we've got Wait, I swear I just checked that. Are you kidding me? I swear I just checked that city and it wasn't going to revolt. Why did they get unhappy? I swear I checked that city. I moved the... Oh, did I move it and then move the horse out? God dang it. The happiness mechanic in this game is so frustrating. Oh, you know what it was? The stupid archer stepped on this tile, and by stepping on this tile, I moved from a 2 commerce tile onto a 1 commerce tile, and that was enough to cause a citizen to become unhappy and cause the city to revolt. And then, because the archer stepped on that tile, I no longer had enough luxuries to keep it happy, so I lost an entire turn of production and an entire turn of research and gold. Are you kidding me? This game is so stupid at some points in time. That's like just the dumbest thing. Like, what was I supposed to do there? Anyway. This is a good spot to get another settler, but come on. So watch, we're going to kill this guy. We even have a catapult that can bombard it, because the catapult can't get up top there this turn. No, that's not where I was trying to go. Okay. Fortunately, I think we have to attack across the river, but there's nothing that we can do about that. I didn't know exactly how this guy was going to move. That was not something I had the archer doing, moving there. So, like, watch. Now we move here, and now the city is not unhappy. It's literally the difference between this tile, which we have... we get 5 points into luxuries, and this tile we get 6. So that was not me. There was nothing I could... that was not something you can... Maybe if you like play this game obsessively, you would anticipate that, but like, I'm pretty good at planning. That is not something I saw coming. So yeah. Anyway, let's clean up these guys. So I already have 1 more kill this turn. Screw that, seriously. That's really, really stupid. Anyway, we should be able to clean up these guys this turn. If the horses retreat, we can't get them, but... And hey, we're 1 turn away from the Forbidden Palace finishing. That's a big deal. It's going to lower corruption all over the place. Alright, we got some good hits there. Alright, we'll send the Elite Immortal first. We actually are not even going to take a defensive bombardment shot here. Alright, maybe someday. Do we have another Immortal? No. I'll attack with a 3 health one. I think we still... Okay, yeah. Kind of thought that there was a good chance that would happen. Alright, so that's 1 kill, 1 elite victory. Well, that's the 40th elite victory. I'm honestly kind of shocked. It's like, I really wanted to showcase the leader mechanic in this game. And, anyway, alright, so that unit... Okay, so we need 1... okay, here we go. We can do this. 1, 2... Attack here, and then walk back into the city. Alright. There we go. Perfect. Very nicely done. Obviously not an elite victory, but still. Okay. Alright, so we cleaned that. We kind of have this side cleaned up now. So this settler now... What did I say? We're going to go on this tile? Yeah, this tile here. What's the fastest way to get there? If I move here, I can actually road onto that tile this turn. Are there any mounted units going to hit this tile? I don't think so, but I guess we'll see. Already moved everything here. Yeah, all these units have already moved. I don't think that there's... Oh, I don't think a horse is going to jump out of the fog. It's a little bit risky, but... Okay, when is this thing going to drop its units? Like, either drop your units or just go away. Oh, there was a bonus grassland under there. Nice. I don't suppose we can drop this now. But we can run a tax guy. And I'm gonna run. I think I'm just gonna run a turn of 0% science because I do want to be able to do an emergency. I do want to be able to do an emergency upgrade to Pike if I have to. Okay, and there we go. So now we can do a entertainer. This city's happy. It does need the second spear in here, but we still get the Pike in 3 more turns. We're at 10 out of 15 production per turn, so that's good. I do want to get that unit back in all quiet down the road. And then, all right, our pillage group is heading forward. Now we have a 1 HP knight that we need to kill, for sure. We have some archers that we need to deal with as well. Our catapults are over here. We actually have an elite horse in here, so that's something. I don't think we have to kill the archer this turn, but I might want to just so it doesn't get on the mountaintop. Alright, well these guys need to go pillage this. Oh, hey, we found a city. That's the original Greek capital right there. So now Ferinopolis, unfortunately, is going to waste some of its production on that chop, but that's okay. Does get it done a turn faster. This would definitely be a city we'd like to take. Alright. I think we have to use the horse to kill this guy. It is 2 attack against 3 defense. Don't forget your catapult. Right. Agreed. Wait, catapult in the worker stack? Where is I the catapult in the worker stack? Oh, that's right. Yeah. Thank you for reminding me of that. Let's just move here. That's a safer tile. Alright. First, let's see if we can finish off this knight. Thank you for winning that. And we have to go back to this tile. It's the only safe tile here. This is the only unit we can really hit here. Not like this is an important unit to hit, but it's the only one we can kind of hit. Again, engineering would be really nice, so we can cross the rivers. The border expansion is going to be super nice just to close off the access on some of these tiles. Getting control of this tile would be huge. Because like if we're kind of like dug in here, we can like shoot them as they try to come across the river, but like this vantage point's not great. Unfortunately, and like this guy can move here and then attack, which is really not great. We only have a horseman on that tile. Ugh, we do not have like anything defending that tile. Definitely need some more defensive units. So the question is, if we just stand here, this guy's just going to go here and then attack us. So I think we have to bombard him. Because we can take a hit point off. Well, that was not helpful. That didn't do anything. I think that this catapult just gets sacrificed this turn. It sucks, but it's that or lose. It's that or have one of these units that are pretty precious at the moment die. Oh, I had a spare worker. I could have rotated this and had another catapult shoot. Well, I could. Yeah, well, the question is then, does anything come out? Is that okay? This tile is rotated, and they have engineering. Well, wait, do the Russians have engineering? Hold on. I can't remember if they have that tech or not to move. They don't have engineering. Okay, so they lose movement to go across the road. Now, there could be units in this city. 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah, I think you're right. I actually don't think they can hit this tile with anything. I think you're right. I think it's our best odds are to kill this, even though it's a little awkward. Oh, we got a great combat result. Yeah, I think that was the right call. Also another elite victory, by the way. No, the catapults, I believe they just die if they get captured. I don't think that you capture them. I think they just die, from what I remember. That went, yeah, that went way better than it should. Agreed. All right, so now you can jump back next turn. I think we're reasonably safe over there. All right, well, you actually can get a free little cheeky bombardment. You were just moving down here. But we might as well take advantage while we can. We got an elite horse here. Can we get in there? Nope, we can get back here for healing. Oh, is that true? You can capture... Okay, maybe you're right. I didn't think that they got The AI doesn't really build them that much, so I don't have as much experience with that. All right. So we've killed 42 units. Yeah. We're now at 93% odds to have gotten a leader by now. All right, that turn went really well. Better than I think it should have, honestly. So we're just hoping that this stack doesn't get captured. I think we're going to play one more turn, and I think that that's a good stopping point because we're going to finish Forbidden Palace, finally get our capital back under control. Just hoping that none of these units are going to get grabbed. All right. Yeah, we did it. We got our pillage is going to succeed. All right. And again, the reason why I'm building catapults now is because the minute I finish chivalry, it's going to be 100% knights 100% of the time. All right, so we got that done. Now the next thing that we really need is we need a barracks in here really badly too. All right, Forbidden Palace and Iron Throne. So that is going to lower our corruption. Yeah, look at that. Now we're just about good to go here. So I think we can fire the... Yeah, we can fire the taxman. That's great. And they 20 per turn. 20 per turn. The magic number. Or one of the magic numbers. And if we can get that die connected, we'll get 2 happiness here on the market. Like it's one for the luxury and then another one from the market. Okay. Looking better. Hey, look at that. We got several border expansions too. Nice. Things are looking up. We still have these stupid ships sailing around. But we've got the pike on the way. We stretched our neck out and we didn't actually get punished for it that much. Pillage improvement. Haha. And we need to get at least 1 pike up here. Now the question is, do we stay here with these immortals? I think we're... Or because I'm worried the AI is just going to bum rush down these units. The stupid archer went on a mountain, which I thought they were going to do. Let's get you back in this city. So I could have one of these... I could extract one of these guys by moving them down onto this tile. By killing this. And that also brings them back closer to home. Which I think is probably worthwhile. I turned it off for 1 turn because I wanted to... I wanted to have some gold saved up for an emergency, if I needed to do an emergency upgrade. So I turned off science for 1 turn. I wanted to make sure I had enough in the bank for that. All right, we can get it in 3 more turns. I think that's worthwhile to do. Because we'll be able to dial down science on the last turn, most likely. Yeah, now how do we extract ourselves from this overextension? I know, right? Okay. So, I think one of these guys stays. Well, the thing is, though, if we expand borders, the AI is not going to put workers on this tile. If we control this tile right here, they're not going to move a worker stack here to road this. Right? Like, they're not going to put a worker stack 1 tile away from my border. Like, you never see workers right next to your units. And we can do this, although I'm not sure that actually gains us anything. So, like, I think just disconnecting it is sufficient because we're going to have that hill tile in our borders in, like, 3 turns, and we should be able to control this tile, and then as long as we control this tile, we can keep them from getting workers on here. They won't move to improve a tile if you have a unit like right next to that tile. They just won't do it. So I think that we don't have to hold this tile. I think that we can pull back, and I think that we'll be okay. Because we get the border expansion in 3 more turns. Anyway, so I think what I can do is I can maybe hang out on this tile here. And I think if I control this tile, I think that'll be sufficient. So I'm going to pull this guy back. Nice. Another leader victory, by the way. Let me just mark that down before anything else. Okay. The catapults don't have a lot of good targets to bombard this turn, but they can shoot this archer and get him down to 1 HP. And then this guy here can smack him for another easy victory. So we'll move in this tile. We'll move and defend this tile this turn. It's really, by the way, if they had a road network right here, think how much harder this would be. The fact that they don't have roads just makes this so much easier. The logistic, that's one of my favorite things about Civ 3 is the logistics are just so freaking important. Like, you can see the importance of getting roads through some of these locations. It's like the workers, you need the workers there like at all times. Wow, there we go. These crows are having one heck of a conversation. I know, right? Yeah, and then like we'll be able to hit this guy when he moves forward, but hopefully we won't take a point of damage here. All right, there's another elite victory. I swear it's like it's like the elite the leaders just don't even seem to exist in this game. I'm at 44 now. This is by far the longest I've ever gone. At the start of a game, at least. Maybe not like the entire game, but at least at the start of a game, this is by far the most. Okay, I don't think you can get attacked by anything this turn, so I think I'm just going to have you heal on this tile. I think the best thing to have you do is just kill this horseman, because the horse will just run away. I don't see anything else better for you to do. No, there's no way to turn them off. Well, you can turn off the scientific great leaders, but there's no way to turn off the military ones. Let's just clear you. If we're lucky, we won't take any damage. 1 point of damage. I'm sufficient with that, too. There's another elite victory. I'm okay with that to get another unit off the board there. That could be dangerous. That's 45. It's just like a running joke at this point, how I can't get a military leader. Anyway, you'll heal to full. You are continuing to hang out in this area. You can found next turn. I mean, you can move to that. Oh wait, no, I need to move onto this tile because it's an enemy territory, so I need to move in there. Also, there's no point to roading that tile, I guess. Anyway, is this a floodplains tile, by the way? No, it's just desert. Oh well. Ah well. So we will need to defend this. I'm going to put more than 1 unit on this spot, just in case, because I have a settler and 2 workers on it. As we unit cycle all the way back. Alright, yeah, once again, we're just continuing to chill here. We've got, now the Immortal and the horse running around on my back lines have, like, met up on the same tile. Anyway, you guys can road that. You guys might as well improve this while we're waiting. Good old Garfield. Alright. Yes, why don't you get up here in position. One more tile, I think. And I'm going to have you shift over here, too, because that tile, I don't know that we need to defend it as much anymore. Alright. Catapults here. Catapults definitely make it fun. I'll just put you with the other catapults for simplicity's sake. Similarly, I don't have any good way to kill this archer, so I'll just move you down into the city for right now. It's probably going to continue walking on the hill tiles. Alright. So, well, you actually get 3 wow, remember this was at 2 production per turn before? Now it's at 3. Oh, we can actually even grow a little bit. Nice. We can actually grow a little bit. We can actually... Nothing should be able to hit this tile, so we might as well move... We can move all the workers here and improve this one while we're at it. Oh, that used up their turn. Well, that was less than great. Okay. You guys. There could be units right here. I don't want to move there. Let's have you do something useful elsewhere. I do want to keep you around in this area because I like having you road some of these contested tiles. Well, you know, we could road this tile here. There's nothing can hit this tile. It's safer. Now, unfortunately, it takes them 4 turns to do that, but we'll see. All right. Our chance to kill more guys. There's another elite victory, and we got another elite horseman here. Alright. Yeah, well, figured it wasn't going to happen in this session. That's 2 more. We're at 47 elite kills. I swear, the leaders are not turned off for this game. I don't even think it's possible to do that. Alright. One of these guys needs to shift over a little bit, just so that we have room to help out over here if needed. And then our next goal is we're going to go raise Krasnoyarsk with some of these immortals. And because of that, let's keep another one of these guys up here. And then once Krasnoyarsk is gone, our next city will go here. Right? Because if it's here, yeah, actually, we might even be able to put it right here. I'm just trying to think. If we put it here, actually, we could put it here, and then the dies would be in first ring, and then we could connect them. We're at 1% odds when we hit 71. Okay. But, yeah, I decided this would be a good place to stop because we got some important stuff done. We can't quite drop the chivalry spending yet, but I think we'll be able to in next turn. We're looking good. We got the super critical pillage over here. Still a little bit dicey over here, but we have the pikes coming. I think I might just build pikes for a little while out of here because I could really use 2 or 3 pikes down here. Yeah, like we got the pike coming. We have a settler coming out of Dave. It's going to help us out there. Do I need to... No, this is fine. 7. Yeah, that's fine. This city's... Well, we can actually pull 3 turns. There we go. It's already capped on growth, so there's no point to do otherwise. Michigan just grew. I'm going to need... I need to irrigate these tiles from Michigan. That's a to-do list, so it can very slowly grow. Actually is producing a decent amount of science. More, like a lot of our backline cities are getting to the point where they're real contributors in their own right. And like this city is actually not... This is the former Mongol capital. If we can ever get the courthouse finished, it's going to be a pretty decent city. It'll be like 50% corrupt. And cities founded here are actually going to be good cities because they're very close to the capital. I just have to build them up. So we're getting there. We're getting there. Wasn't Krasnoyarsk... Oh, yeah, it was size 3 before. You're right. It must have whipped out something. As I said, so... Wait, why is Iron Throne on a catapult? Oh, because it's 1 turn. That's right. That's right. Because I can 1 turn it. Problem is... Yeah, I mean, catapults are good. But I feel like I'm slightly low on actual units up here. Oh, well. I guess it's still good to do these because we're going to be, as we said, all knights as soon as that's done. And chivalry's done in 3 turns, so I guess that's right. Squeeze out 6 catapults in 3 turns, and then knights, 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 knights. All right. Well, let's go ahead and save. I like where the game is at. Excuse me. All right, now here's the downside is... Next week, we're going to be doing AI Survivor stuff, and then in the week after that, AI Survivor itself starts. So it might be a while before we get back to this game, because I'm going to be doing a different intro game. I'm not going to do this game into AI Survivor. So, as I said, it might be a while before we come back to this, but we will finish this game. It's going well. It's a fun game. It's a weird game, but it has been fun so far. So, as I said, it might be a little while before we come back to that, but... Thanks so much to everybody who watched this. I hope your weekend's off to a great start. I'm going to stop here, and I'll be back next week when we do the Fantasy live auction draft for AI Survivor. Should be fun. So until then, take care, folks. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you then.